Your physique isn't stuck because your arms are small. It's because you have a skinny neck. Look at this picture right here. This was me a year ago. I have gained a good amount of muscle mass, I have good shoulder definition and everything, but there's still something missing. And if you are smart enough, you have already seen that. I have a skinny neck in this picture. I was training my chest, shoulder, biceps, and all of my upper body, lower body workouts, but I wasn't training my neck muscles. That's why my physique was still incomplete. And you might have seen some of those pictures about like thin neck versus thick neck and so many comparison of that. And honestly, neck training makes a big difference in your physique. And when I started training my neck, it instantly makes a big difference in my physique. I started looking more bigger and people started respecting me more. I don't know why, like they subconsciously started giving me more respect because I have like thick neck, and thick necks makes you look more masculine and more respected from the people. And honestly, there are so many benefits of training neck and having a thicker and masculine neck. If you train your neck, you will have more improved posture, you will have stable posture in your head, you will not have a forward head posture like hunch over posture, you're less likely to have cervical problems and any of the other problems like headache and other spinal pains and everything. And if you're doing any martial arts or boxing, kickboxing or anything, you already know that having a stable head with a strong neck muscle is very important in boxing. And it is actually very simple to train your neck and grow your neck, because most of us don't even accidentally train our neck, so it grows very easily and faster. So let me tell you the functions of our neck. Our neck has mainly two chains like posterior chain and anterior chain. Our anterior chain helps us to flex our muscle, like flex our head, and that is mainly happened by sternocleidomastoid muscle. And our posterior chain is mainly from the traps muscle like upper traps, and it is joined with the upper trap and it helps us in the extension of our head. And the third function is to rotate our head like this, but mainly there are only two muscles which is important to train, which is sternocleidomastoid, which is the flexor muscle, and the other is extensor muscle, which is linked from the traps like upper traps. So we just have to do two movements here in order to grow our neck muscle. First is mainly the flexion of our neck, and the second is the extension of our neck. And you can also do some rotation with your neck in order to have some endurance and stability in your neck. But most importantly, in order to grow your muscle, there is only two movements that is important, which is flexion and extension. And as a beginner, we have to be very careful with these movements, and because we haven't trained our neck muscles before, we have to be very careful and we have to warm up our neck muscles and our neck extension and the spine and everything in order to not get injured. So make sure that you rotate your head, rotate your neck muscles and stretch all of the muscle of your neck before getting into the neck workouts, because we don't want to get injured. We just want to grow our neck muscles and we want to do safe workouts and we want to practice safe sets. So first of all, we are going to be doing the neck curls for training our flexor muscle, which is the sternocleidomastoid muscles. And we have to simply lay down on a bench and take a lightweight plate and place it on our forehead and use a towel or something to not get the rashes from the plate. Just use a towel and place it on your forehead and then place the plate on it and then stretch your muscle and curl your neck. And you have to do it for at least like 15 to 20 of rep range for at least like 2 to 3 sets. And as a beginner, your neck might be weak, so you don't have to certainly use a plate. You can just do free weight neck curls as well and just do more repetition with it, like 30, 40, 50 repetition. And as you get used to do more repetition, just use a lightweight plate, maybe 5 kilograms or 10 kilograms, and then do less repetition with that. And the next exercise is neck extension. In this exercise, you have to make sure that you're not using too much weight, and as a beginner you just don't want to get injured, so just don't use any weight in this exercise. And on this time, place your chest on the bench and then try to extend your neck backwards and then stretch your posterior chain like the extensor muscle as well. And as you get more repetition in this, just take a plate and place it on the back of your head, and this time also like use a towel or something, and then you can do more repetition with it. And then you can just do the same thing 15 to 20 repetition for 2 to 3 sets. And these two exercises will help you more than anything to grow your neck muscles. And your neck muscle will grow faster and easily because you haven't trained this muscle before. So you have to make sure that you're also optimizing for muscle growth by progressive overloading. And you can progressive overload by simply improving your form and also focusing on the eccentric part more, like the stretch part more, and holding the weight for at least 2 to 3 seconds, and also increase the repetition and also increase the weights that you're lifting as well. When I started neck training, I was doing neck curls with 10 kilograms, and now I can do 40 kilograms as well, like the two plates for 10 to 15 reps. But you don't have to rush towards ego lifting and lifting more and more weights. Just make sure that you have proper form and you don't get injured. So that's all you need to grow your neck muscles and completely change your appearance, your aura, and get more respect from people, turn head everywhere you go. By the way, no pressure, but there's a link underneath this video for my aesthetic body program that you can check out. And if you trust me enough and if you feel like my free content has already helped you to change your life, you can have a look at that. So this is all in this video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and leave a like, and also write down a comment about your journey to build an aesthetic physique, and also what are your goals in the next 2026 year for your fitness goals and everything. And I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.
Coming in, flex. I just wanna win, LA BB, who we running with, 2 2 3 3. I'm on 10 again.